Hi everybody, it's John here again, and today I am going to go ahead and open up and take a look at Prowl from the Siege War for Cybertron trilogy. I've been picking these things up everywhere. I'm back to Transformers again, but they are a lot of fun, and they're also fueling me to want G1 Transformers again. But this is a really fun toy line. They're very cartoon-esque with little oddities to their transformations. They're more Cybertronian than Earthbound for most of them. Here's a cool little piece of artwork. I do like the artwork that they've been having on the packages. And on the back you see, without the glare, you can see Prowl and his car mode, which is definitely a little bit more Earth-like. And then you can find some little mini-bots, Battle Masters, to get some weapons for these guys. I don't think I've seen these two in my area yet. But little beaten up Autobot symbol there. And here we have some more artwork for the toy line. It's authentic Transformers. But they've been a lot of fun so far, the ones that I've opened, the 3 of them. I do have a few more. I can't wait for Omega Supreme to come out. That's going to be a crazy, giant, huge, I can't fit it in my space to look at it figure. If toyhax comes out, by the time I get done with this, with stickers for this guy, I will do a little blurb at the end on what he looks like. I've been obsessed with toy hacking all of my Transformers that I've been picking up lately. Just think it adds a little cool touch to them, makes them a little bit more unique. And stickers are fun, right? Right? Anyway, I'll open this up and we'll take a closer look. Here I have Prowl out of the box, and he's got some strange things going on here. He's definitely hard to get to stand up because he's got these weird rounded feet. So he just wants to rock forward or lean back, and neither way seems to balance very well. Maybe if you give him a really big stance. It's a little frustrating, but here's a look at that Prowl face. Very nicely done, with his little silver head and his red horns, and his big old chest piece that, you know, definitely doesn't hide the fact that he's a car. And then he's really hollow on the other side and kind of feels cheap compared, I mean, look at how hollow he is up top, to the Optimus Prime and Ultra Magnus that I've opened up so far. And his joints are, he's so heavy in his top part that he just flops over because his joints can't handle him. The standing thing upsets me because, you know, that's one of my pet peeves, is if a figure can't balance at all and he just falls over. His cool translucent wheels are nice, and I mean, that's a plus. Maybe you can get him to, okay, if you stagger his legs, one back, one forward, you can kind of maybe get him balanced. He's going to be a hard one to get to stand up on the shelf. Maybe he's going to have to stay in car form. Now, I've never been really, I'm not the best at transforming these things live on camera. You can see where they drilled the screw holes in. There's some plastic coming off. I'll give it a shot. I mean, he can't be that hard. There's his gun for Prowl, and he has his little lights that can plug into his gun, supposedly, just like so. There you go. And that does fit into his hand. So he's armed for battle here. Oh man, why Prowl? And he's so top heavy. He just goes back. He just wants to keep falling backwards. I don't think his upper body is balanced very well. Ooh, he's standing. Holy cow, look at there. And done. Okay, let's quickly see what kind of articulation we got in here. You got some head swivel that goes around, and you can look up and down just a teeny tiny bit. And he does have some rotation at his shoulder, and you can get his arms up if you want. That's kind of a cool little weird hinge system. Oh, there's all sorts of stuff going on in there, but it works pretty good. And he does rotate as well at his upper arm. He's got a single joint for an elbow, and his wrists do rotate. And then at his torso, he's got a rotation, mostly probably for his transformation. And look at, he's got some super flexible hinges on his hips there, which I think may be some of the problem. And because he can kick way forward and all the way back and kick himself in the back of the head. And then there is rotation there as well, very nicely designed. So his legs can, oh, maybe you can get him to stand up by rotating them out a little bit. But he's still got rounded feet. And you can get his knee to bend up 90 degrees, maybe past a little bit. And then he does have rockers at his feet when he's in robot mode. Not that you can use them, because he just doesn't want to stand up. Okay, let's see if I can do this transformation thing. Like I said, I'm never really all that great at doing it on camera, so if you get bored by watching me fumble around with this, you can always feel free to skip ahead of some, or, you know, whatever makes you feel happy. So he just gets his arms rotated, and then this whole chest piece should go up around his head. There it goes. Well, there's something to look at right there. That looks pretty bizarre. Just how little plastic there is to this guy. It's just really a head on a stump with a car hood on top. And that's all he is. But this goes back, and there's a hinge in his back. And this piece goes down behind him. This piece comes down here, and it hides his robot goodness. And then we take his feet, and these move forward. What I'm looking at? These? Oh, maybe those help him stand up. So there's these little, I just see these little pieces here will probably help balance him. Okay, that's a little bit better. So don't forget about them. So I didn't realize those were supposed to be sticking out. So we close them. Then these come out. See, now I'm already lost. What are we doing? Oh, these go up. Okay, like so. Then spin them around. And put his feet together. So there we have our back of our car. Starting to take shape, looks pretty good. And then it kind of flexes into here, like so. If you can keep it all together, if the tabs will stay tabbed in. Well, he goes in pretty smooth, I'm going to say that. Even though it looks very awkward, but he does clip together very smooth. Like so. And all you gotta do is close the doors in to keep the shape of the car. And with a little bit of adjustments, it pops in. Very nice. And then you just gotta tuck his arms in. Like that. And then they should just fold on down. And there we have him in his car mode. It's not a bad transformation, actually. It was pretty easy. And it makes sense. and you can put his light on him like so. And you can plug the gun on top. That's kind of nice, so you can change however way you want it to go. We've got our little Autobot symbol here. And his translucent wheels are neat. There is most of the robot underneath. He rolls pretty good. His car mode's really nice looking, actually. I like it. It's got this weird Cybertronian, I'm going to guess, printing on it. Maybe it says police. It is awfully interesting. So now I want to change it back, just so we can see if he stands up, if you have those posts down. But I really like the car mode. The car mode's pretty cool. So, okay, let's see if we can do this in reverse real quick. And if you, like I said, if you don't like watching me struggle with these guys, you can always skip ahead. Oh, once you get it, well, let's open his doors up. And we can get his arms out. Arms up and around. Like so. Extend that. Extend that. He's really just that centerpiece. Turn him around. Split his feet. Moving forward. So I wish there was some way to lock these legs, the joint in its hip somehow. But we'll pull them out this time, because I'm gonna guess that those will give him some better balance. And then you just gotta flip this up. This thing goes down behind him into the back of his head, and this all comes down. Then rotate his arms so the wheels are in the back, then they slide down, and there you go. Yeah, he transforms really easy. And yeah, the feet kickers in the back, I'm gonna call them, give him the balance he needs. So he's turning out to be a little bit better now. I was a little bit disappointed at first with how flimsy his stance was, but now that I learned about these little kickstands for him, he stands up very well, and you can let him go. Hey, there, he passes the stand-up test. He transforms very easily, and I really like these hinge joints that they got in his shoulders. They're pretty cool, where it can spin, go up, around, and rotate here. That's a pretty nice design for a transforming robot. He's really well done. He's just a little flimsy, a lot of emptiness here. He's just really just this torso peg and a head, and then just enough to make him a car. But overall, again, I do like him. I like the Prowl. I like this line. It's a lot of fun. And he's not really all that wobbly once you get him his little kickstands down. So, I don't know, you guys, are you watching out for these? Are you collecting any of them? Are there some you're still looking for? I found, I think, all the ones except for a couple of the Battle Masters that have come out so far. I just recently found Ravage and Laserbeak. They look a little strange to me, but I don't know. When I get to Soundwave, I'll probably take a look at them and we'll see what they look like. What do you guys think of Prowl? Is he cheapy? Is he something you're used to? Like, I haven't picked up any other, like, I got back into it in the Power of the Primes a little bit. I picked up a few of those that I liked, and so I'm kind of new to the newer Transformers, and I'm not sure if the cheapy plastic feel is normal for these guys. Like I said, Optimus and Ultra Magnus feel a heck of a lot better, probably why they're at a higher price point. But he's definitely fun to mess around with, and he's fun to transform. I'm sure my wife's going to get a kick out of this guy. She's a big Transformers fan, grew up with them as a kid, and enjoyed the toys a bunch, so I'm sure she's going to appreciate how simple this guy is to some of the other Transformers that I've seen that are really complicated. Oh, well, I'll stop rambling on now. I think this has gone on long enough, me messing with Prowl. Thanks for checking this video out, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye. Hi, I just want to say thank you one more time for checking out this video, and if you're interested in seeing any more, you can click either one of the links that'll be over here, and if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, there'll be a button down below where you can do that as well. And again, thank you.